exactly the Mughal also experienced that. You see, here said, what did the Mughal said? He said that perception and attention accompanied by thought assault me. So when something happen like that, you should not pay attention there. Just let it go. Let it go. So if you hold like this, that means you are attached to that. You have attachment to it. So that way you cannot develop your meditation. So when I gave the retreat one time, one of meditator, she told me that when I asked when I called them for interview, so she said, Bhante, I saw something, and it's really very good. It looks so beautiful. I want to see again and again. So, if you expect that to see again and again, that means you have attachment to the object of meditation. You should not do that. If you do, you cannot develop your meditation. So, you see, here very clearly explain what is the experience of Mahamoggalana. So, we should not pay attention there. Just let it go, let it go. You just meditate, and then whatever wholesome thought will arise in our mind, we just develop it. So, Mughal said, friends, the Blessed One came to me by the means of a spiritual power. You see, now Venerable the Blessed One, the Buddha came to Mahamoggalana and said this, Mughal, do not be negligent regarding noble silent. Brahmin, study your mind in noble silent. Unify your mind in noble silent. Collect your mind on noble silent. Then, friends, on a later occasion, with the subsiding of thinking and examining thought, I entered and dwelt in the second jhana. Who is talking about? Mahamoggalana is talking about. Which has internal confidence and unification of mind, is without thinking and examining thought, and has joy and happiness born of collectedness. So these are the Kulita Sutta. It's very small. Not so long, small, very small sutta, right? So today we talk first jhana and second jhana. So when you attain the first jhana, you will not have internal confidence. You will not get a noble silent, right? But when you attain the second jhana, thinking and examining thought subsiding, stop rising, then your mind will be noble silent. You'll have an internal confidence. Then you attain second jhana. Right? Question. Yes, question.
I hate to say it.
Yeah.
How do we siksar, do harmonious practice for sleepiness and what do they call it? Torpor.
Sloth and torpor, you are talking, right?
Yeah.
I mean, when the sleepiness will arise in your mind?
Well, when sleepiness occurs.
Okay, yeah. That's why at the beginning, when it will arise in your mind, so you have to know that now sleepiness arise in my mind. So that's why attention. So when you know that, and then you have to be straight again, and you have to be mindful again, start practicing meditations. But if you feel, oh, sleepiness coming, I have to sleep more, that means you are the out of object of meditation. You know? So, but I can say that after lunch, when most of the meditator practice meditation, they feel very sleepy, you know. So I advise to you, after lunch, take nap for 30 minutes, or if possible just 1 hour, you know. I think 30 minutes is better, and after 30 minutes then you can start practicing. So that way you will not feel the sleepiness and dullness, because this is according to my experience. When I was Dhammasukha Meditation Center, I practiced there continuously for months, you know. So after finishing lunch, and I went to meditation hall for practicing meditation at the beginning, I mean first week. So I felt so sleepy and I cannot meditate. I couldn't meditate. Then I went to Bhante Vimalaramsi because and I told him that, but I cannot practice meditation after lunch. You know, when I go to meditation hall, I feel very sleepy, and sleepiness and dullness are in my mind. What should I do right now? Then he said, after lunch, please take nap. 30 minutes. So when I did that, after taking nap, then I went to meditation hall. I sat for practicing meditation 3 hours, 4 hours. You know, no sleepiness, no dullness, no slot and topper. So that's why I will say that after lunch, please take nap first and then meditate. But if you wake up early morning, I don't think so you'll feel the sleepiness and dullness, because you slept already good enough, right? 6 hours or 7 hours or 8 hours. Right? But whenever sleepiness and dullness arise, it's okay. Just one time happen, 2 times, 3 times, but you have to know now my mind is sleepiness, dullness, sleepiness, dullness. Yeah, this is not good for my. I am now out of meditations. So again, you come back to loving kindness, or sixth direction, or karuna, whatever you are practicing. So that way you'll see. So sleepiness, dullness arise, just use the harmonious practice again and again, again and again, again and again, then it will go away. So that's why I said harmonious practice and hindrances, harmonious practice and hindrances, harmonious practice and hindrances. So that way you can develop your mind well. Next. Okay, so let me ask one by one. If you don't think that, oh, I don't know what I have to say, don't think that way. If you cannot answer, I'll help you, okay? So what is, Vincent, could you answer what are the 5 hindrances? What I talk about?
I wrote them down.
So. Okay, you can tell me, you can read that.
Alright, I guess I kind of cheated.
Yeah.
But I'll do it by memory. Sensual desire, lust, sensual desire. Aversion, hatred is the second. Then there's restlessness and anxiety. Oh no, it's sleepiness and dullness is the third. And then restlessness and anxiety is the fourth. Then doubt in the practice is the fifth.
Okay. So what are the harmonious practice?
Harmonious practice. Recognize when you've been distracted by a hindrance. Let go or release the hindrance. Let it be there without giving any more attention. And then tranquilize or relax your body, your head and the body. And then return to something wholesome, smiling in your object,
Right.
and continue the meditation.
Good. Okay. Andrew, what are the hindrances? Wait. Yeah, let me ask another things from him, from Vincent. Okay. How will I understand that I attain the first jhana and second jhana? Because today I talk two jhanas, right? First jhana and second jhana. So how will I experience that now I attain the first jhana and after that second jhana?
Okay, so the first jhana has 5 signs. From what I understand, it has thinking and examining thought. It's 2. It has joy and happiness. It's 3 and 4, and it has unification of mind or collectiveness.
And do you think that time the 5 hindrances should be present or absent?
They're not supposed to be present.
5 hindrances?
Yeah, the 5 hindrances should not be present.
Okay, good. And how will you understand that you will attain the second jhana?
The second jhana, thinking and examining mind are no longer present.
Okay.
Yes, and you have unification of mind. There's something else. Confidence. There's I forgot now. There's unification of mind. There's still joy and happiness.
Unification of mind is the last one.
Okay.
But before that, two factors you didn't say that.
So there's joy, happiness,
and unification of mind.
Unification of mind.
So, do you think the 5 hindrances should be the present that moment?
They should not be.
Okay, good. That means you understand. Okay, Andrew. What are the 5 hindrances? First of all.
The 5 hindrances are sensual desire,
Yes.
aversion, hatred, sleepiness and dullness, restlessness and anxiety, and doubt.
Good. And then what the harmonious practice?
To recognize a thought, to release it, to relax the whole body, mind and body,
Right.
and to return to a wholesome thought by smiling.
And then
I return to your practice.
return to practice and with the wholesome thought. Yeah. So what are the and how do you understand that you attain the first jhana?
So the first jhana is thinking thoughts and examining thoughts. The experience of joy, giving way to happiness, and a sense of collectiveness or unification.
Good. So, do you think that time the 5 hindrances will be the present or
No.
absent? No.
No.
Okay, good.
Which is why I had a terrible time this morning for 2 hours.
Okay. So, what is the characteristic of the second jhana?
So the thinking thoughts and examining thoughts has subsided. There's still a feeling of joy, happiness, and unification of mind. And I think the key to the second jhana is a new sense of confidence.
Yeah, internal confidence. Internal confidence. So that moment, the hindrances will be present or no? No, right? So it's very clear. You see, Ethan,
Yes.
what are the 5 hindrances?
Okay. Sensual desire, aversion, sleepiness, torpor, dullness, restlessness and anxiety, and doubt.
Okay, good. And then what are the harmonious practice?
The 6 R's are recognize that you've been distracted, release the distraction by turning your attention to something else, relax, okay, relax your full body and mind, re-smile, return to smiling,
Okay,
and return to focusing on the smiling to go back into the meditation.
okay. So,
Repeat is necessary.
okay, good, good. So that means you keep the return to the object of loving kindness meditations with the wholesome thought, right?
Yeah.
And then what is the characteristic of the first jhana? How do you understand that?
Wholesome thoughts and the examination of them, joy and happiness. What came after that? Joy and happiness,
Unification of mind.
unification of mind,
Okay.
one-pointed mind.
So so that moment, do you think that the hindrances, the hindrances will be present or absent?
I want to say that the hindrances will still be there unless somehow I attain arahant.
No, for the moment. For
But for that moment.
Yeah, for the moment when you attain the first jhana, I'm not saying that at that time the hindrances completely stop arising. Not like that. Whenever you attain the first jhana, that moment hindrances not present. So then you attain the first jhana, right? But hindrances comes and go, ups and downs, come and go. It's like that. So that's why you have to use the harmonious practice all the time. Okay? And what is the characteristic of the second jhana?
The second jhana, there are no more thoughts, or at least no thoughts and words.
Okay.
And the joy has given way to a confident happiness.
Your self-confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then
Unification of mind.
Yeah, right. So the hindrances, present, absent?
They're not present in that moment. And as soon as they occur,
Right. That means
you get kicked out of second jhana.
yeah. You see now, whatever I discussed, whatever I delivered, it's become very clear. I really feel good now because you understood very clearly. So when we'll practice, then we'll understand ourselves. These are the hindrances, these are the harmonious practice. So these are the jhana factors. So when I understand that, then I will think, now I am the first jhana. Now I am the second jhana. So it's become very clear, right? So now today we learn 2 jhanas, hindrances, 5 hindrances, and harmonious practice. So no need to explain more, just step by step. We have to go step by step, slowly, because we have every Monday and Friday we have retreat, so we can discuss a lot of things, right? We can learn many things, but slowly, step by step. We have to go step by step. That way, it will become very clear to us. Am I right?
Hopefully so.
Yeah. So today, all of you answered very, very nicely. Actually, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all of you. So you understood whatever I explained to you. So I think, yeah. So now, yeah, question.
Who? Me? Who?
No, Andrew. Andrew is, I think Andrew would like to say something.
Does Vincent want to talk?
No.
Okay, Andrew, please.
Well, I wanted to ask a little more about the sleepiness, for example. I mean, that for me is a big problem. And one way of dealing with it, obviously, is to meditate at times of day when it's not immediately after a meal. I do a lot better at, 5 in the morning, and can sometimes go to 8 or 9, and that works really nicely. But when I start and I'm just really just continually getting sleepy, I know we talked about walking meditation, and sometimes I'm in the middle of that. Like this morning was an example. The 2 hours were just complete. I had thoughts, distractions, I was restless, I was sleepy, and yet I thought, okay, don't get up. But when I'm in the middle of that, when it's that sort of, unsettling, I wonder, should I stop and get up and do walking meditation, or should I continue to deal with all of those?
Actually, this is the good point. This is a very, very important question. I forgot to tell that. When you feel the very strong sleepiness, you just wake up and start practicing walking meditation. So that walking meditation is not like slowly lifting, pushing, dropping, and touching, not like that, not like inside meditation. You have to walk fast, okay? Back and forth, just walk fast with the mindful. So that way you'll see the sleepiness and dullness will disappear. After working 20 minutes or maybe 25 minutes, so when you feel your mind, your whole body light or comfortable, then you can again sit on the chair, on the cushion, wherever you practice meditations. Then you can develop your mind well. Your sleepiness will go away. So this is what I do. Actually, I forgot to tell you that. So you have to wake up and then start practicing walking meditation. Does it make sense?
Yeah, I'm just trying to. That to me is always the point at which I try to decide whether I'm giving way to restlessness and breaking off the meditation, or whether it makes more sense to get up and walk.
Yeah, get out, and then, if the sleepiness and dullness are very strong, some people, even though they practice only 30 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, they feel very sleepy. We participated in many ceremonies actually in New York. One day I saw when we are giving Dhamma talk, even I didn't talk 5 minutes, and one guy starts sleeping. He's also snoring like that. You see, even not 5 minutes. So that's why there are many people, and they cannot, they are not used to practice even 5 minutes meditations because of sleepiness and dullness. So you have to walk. You have to do the walking meditation. Just get out from sitting posture, and then do the walking meditations at least 20 minutes or 15 to 20 minutes. Then you'll see your mind will be light and you feel whole body comfortable. Then you come back again to practice sitting meditation. So that way I think your meditation will be good. Right? I think Ethan also feel like that.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he also told me many times. So do that way. If you do that way, then I think. But if you sit long time and then you still feel sleepiness and dullness, you still want to sit because you have a touch to sit long time. Don't do that. If you feel sleepiness and dullness very strong, just wake up. Break your meditation. And do the walking meditation. Radiate loving kindness to your spiritual friend or to the sixth direction. 20 minutes. And then come back again. Or 30 minutes you can practice walking meditation. And after that come back again. And then sit. Then you start radiating loving kindness to sixth direction or to yourself or to your spiritual friend.
And Andrew actually kind of made a good point. How do you? Sometimes it's hard to tell if it's sleepiness or restlessness. Like what if you're being restless and saying, "Oh, I should get up and walk." What if that's just restlessness, or what if that's actually sleepiness and you should go walk? I think sleepiness is. Don't they say that when you start slouching, like when your back starts slouching, that's like a sign of sleepiness? When your posture starts getting bad.
Yeah, so like you are meditating, and then you feel like this. That means you are sleepy. You are not mindful.
Right.
You are out of meditation.
Right.
So then you feel sleepy, and then sometimes you feel that, oh, I feel so sleepy. Maybe today I should not practice. I should break up meditation. Maybe tomorrow I 1 hour.
Yeah.
Not today. Today only 30 minutes enough. And tomorrow 1 hour. This is dullness.
Definitely. And I think restlessness is more. I think anxiety, restlessness. For me, it's always like, oh, how much time went by? Has it been 5 minutes? Has it been 10 minutes? I should get up and go do something. Right?
Don't think about the time.
I know. I do it all the time. Yeah.
You think that I have to this meditation not less than 30 minutes.
Right.
You must practice at least 30 minutes when you sit.
Before you do walking meditation.
Right. I think it would be better. Those who feel very sleepy, just before sitting, do the walking meditation 30 minutes first.
Walking meditation first?
First.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Do the walking meditation 30 minutes first. And then you sit 30 minutes or 1 hour.
Yeah.
That way, your meditation will be very good. Does it make sense?
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Yeah. So do that way. So try to practice that way, and then Andrew, are you radiating loving kindness to the sixth direction?
Yes.
Okay, and Ethan sixth direction, right?
Yes.
And Vincent?
What?
Okay, you radiate loving kindness to yourself 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then choose a spiritual friend. Choose a spiritual friend. If you cannot find a spiritual friend, you can choose me.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Okay. Because some people they cannot find who is their spiritual friend because it's very difficult for them. Who will be my spiritual friend? You can show me, oh, Bhante is my spiritual friend, so I can remember he's smiling and then I radiate loving kindness to him. It's very easy, right? So do that way. So practice continuously. At least if you can do early morning, just as I don't know what time do you wake up. If you wake up 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, so try to do early morning. Early morning meditation will be better. You know, and then another time before going to bed. So at least whenever you're free, try to practice it. And if you have any question, just make note. So coming Monday, so you can ask me. I mean, if you have any questions, I'll try my best according to my experience. So if I cannot answer, I'll say I don't know. Right? So if no question, I think any question?
Yeah.
Okay, please.
When I'm meditating for longer periods of time, because I've increased to an hour, sometimes I find that my mind has drifted, and it's as if I'm dreaming, but I'm sitting up straight. And I realize it's daydreaming, and but I still tell myself to wake up, and I get back to it. And I 6R anything that was important that occurred in the dream, when I was daydreaming.
Of course. Whenever you were dreaming, that means, I mean, during the meditation, you were talking about during the meditation, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, that moment when you are dreaming, that means that this is not something the object of meditation. You were out of the meditation, you know. So you just use the harmonious practice, 6 hours. Use that harmonious practice. Then you'll see that dream is disappear. Yeah, but don't be attached. Oh, now I feel very good. I am seeing something really very beautiful. I want to see more and more. If you feel that way, that means you are attached to what you dream. So that way, your meditation will go down. Okay, so I very clearly I mentioned to you, you know, harmonious practice, hindrances, and then the characteristic of the jhanas. So the dreaming is the part of the hindrances. Okay, so you just use the harmonious practice. That's it. Then come back again to the object of meditation, the 6th direction. Right? Is it clear? Yeah. So if no question, we'll share the merit. I'm going to share the screen, so you can see the screen, and then we can share the merit together, and then we can end the retreat for today. Right? Okay. Let me share the screen. Let's see, where is that? Okay. Can everyone see?
Good.
Right? Okay, we can share the merit together. May suffering ones be suffering free, and the fear struck fearless be. May the grief instead all grief, and may all beings find relief. May all beings share this merit that we have thus acquired for the acquisition of all kinds of happiness. May beings inhabiting space and earth, devas and nagas of mighty power, share in this merit of ours. May they long protect the Buddha's dispensations. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.